Alright guys, welcome to my channel once again. So in this video we're going to be building an app using HTML and CSS. This app is going to be an online bill payment app. So this app is going to enable us to create a platform where users can choose and pay either their electricity bill, their gas bill, their water bill, and we're going to be tailoring this particular video to an average Nigerian setting on how to make an online payment app. Okay, so without much further ado, let's get into it. I've already created so I'm going to create a new file. So I'm going to call this bill.html. So already you know what we're going to do. So I just set up my structure. So in case you're just new to HTML, I would advise you to go check out my previous videos where I talked about structures and all of these meta set and meta name viewport, what it all means. Okay, so let me not bore you with so much talk. So I'm going to come here. My title is going to be let's choose a title. What are we going to call this? Okay, let's call it online. So let's call it online bill payment. Online bill payment is going to be our title. So underneath it, because I'm going to be using CSS, so I'm going to create my style. All right, so that's it. So I'm going to go right over and start writing my codes in the body section. So right under the body section, I'm going to start with, first of all, I'm going to start with a div. I'm going to type div. So right inside this div, I'm going to have class. Class is going to be equal to container. So this is going to contain my code. So right under here, under this div, I'm going to create my h2. So my h2 is going to be pay your bills. So in case you're a startup company and then you're looking at how to create an online payment, this video is also for you. So quickly, let's go into it. So I'm going to create a label. This label is going to be bill type. So this bill type is going to be, we're going to come here, select bill type. So this is where the user can select the type of bill they want to pay. Okay, quickly, the next one we're going to say select ID. We're going to do select. Okay, sorry, so let's go right here and create select ID is going to be equal to bill type. So we're going to clean this, right? So let's create options for it. So the option first, the first option is going to be electricity. Electricity. I'm going to make this small letter. So we're going to have electricity here. Okay. So we're going to create the next option. So the value is going to be, we're going to call these waste. So right here in the city of Enugu, we have what we call as Wama. In Lagos, we have Loma and so on. So the next one we're going to create is, okay, let's do option 3. We're going to do business. Okay, let's do internet. So okay, we're going to do buy data. Okay, so we're going to create the next one. So the next one is going to be for TV. Okay, option value TV sub. We do subscription. Subscription. So right under here we're gonna have TV subscription. Okay, so if you're new business that is looking for how to create probably an app that can help people pay their bills at once, okay, so this is going to be helpful also for you. So we're going to create another label for so this label is going to be for account number. Notice how I'm writing my own. So I'm going to put account. Notice how I'm writing. This is called camel case. Okay. How I'm writing my own codes inside this. So I'm going to put account number. So we're going to create input. Let's put something here. We're going to create the input type. So the input type is going to be for, it's going to be text. Then ID is going to be account number. So right here we're going to create another one called a placeholder. So this placeholder is where you're going to be writing, putting your account. So it's going to tell you enter your account number. And I enter your account number. Okay, so we're done with that. So we're going to create another one for another label. So this label is going to be for amount. So right here we're going to put amount. So let's also create attributes for these amounts. So we're going to create, so the amount is going to be I think I'm going to be using $sign here. Amount is going to be in dollars, so I'm going to be using dollars because I can't quite find. Alright, so we're done with that. So we're going to go to input. So this input is going to be for number. Okay, so it's going to be all numbers. It's going to be accepting only numbers. So the input is done. So after the input, we're going to be putting the ID. The ID is going to be equal to account number. So I'm going to use account number. So we're going to create a placeholder for it. So placeholder is going to be enter your account number. Enter. I'm going to do enter your account number. Okay. Alright, so we're going to create one more thing again. So we're going to be creating another thing, which is the submission button. Okay, so the submission button here, we're going to have button. Let me start like this. Button. So this button is going to contain a class. So this class is going to be btn, which is button. So we're going to be using a JavaScript attribute here called onClick. So onClick, the button is going to show us pay bill. Pay what? Bill. So that's what our onClick is going to be doing for us. Alright, so in this pay bill, so I'm going to put something here under this pay bill, a bracket. Okay, so I think we're done with that. So right here we're going to put the pay now. Okay, so we're going to give them instruction to pay now. So let's create a paragraph here. So this paragraph, let's give it an ID. ID is going to be message. Then class. Class is going to be equal to message. Okay. So I think we are done with this. So I'm going to save, Control S. I'm going to come right here and save. Then I'm going to go to my folder. I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to look for my online payment bill. So I'm going to open it. Okay, so this is what we have now. So look at the selections. This is where we enter our account number. This is where we enter our amount. And this is where we submit. Okay, so quickly let's go back to our code. And then we're going to create a style for it. So we're going to be doing a CSS for it. So I'm going to be very fast on this one. So right here I'm going to come with font. I'm going to come with Okay, sorry, I'm gonna start with the body. So let's go with the body. So right under this body, we're gonna have font family. So the font family I'm going to use, okay, let me use Korea. So underneath, we're gonna have background color. So my background color is going to be hash F4F4 which is white. So I'm gonna have also display flex. Display, I'm going to use flex. So right here I'm going to have justify content. So we're going to justify it to center. So we're going to align items. We're going to align it to also center. And we're going to do height. So our height is going to be 100 HV. Then we're going to do margin. Our margin is going to be 0%. Or we just put it to 0. Okay, very good. We're going to save it. Now what we just did is just the body, so it didn't change much on it. So we can come and open it here and then refresh. So this is what we've just done right now. So let's go back also and then go to the container. So we're going to be targeting the container. So we're going to use dot container. So we're going to be using dot container. So in this we're going to have, oh sorry, I put this right under here, which is not supposed to. So we're going to have dot container. So under this container I'm going to have my background. Background is going to be just background. I'm just going to put it white. So I'm going to have padding. So my padding is going to be 20 pixel. Okay, so I'm going to have border radius. Border radius. So my border radius, I'm going to do 10 pixel. I'm going to do box shadow. I'm going to create a shadow around my container, box shadow. So I'm going to do, put it on black. So I'm going to do width. Width. So width, we're going to give it 320 pixel. So quickly let us save and see what we've done. Alright, so we refresh. Okay, so we have created this now, but it's not still aligned. So we're going to align it and then select it step by step. Alright, so let's move. Let's create our H2. So our H2, we're going to be text align. Our text align, we're going to align it toward the center. And then we're going to go to color. Our color is going to be, let's use harsh 333, where is gray. Okay, so quickly let's move over to the label. For the labels, I'm going to have something like font weight. Font weight. So the font weight is how bold the font is going to be. So I'm going to do it bold. Then I'm going to go to display. The display, I'm going to make a block. Then I'm going to go to margin. So the margin dash top, margin from top is going to be 10 pixels. Okay, so I think we're done with the label. So let's go to select. Alright, so we're going to go with select, comma, select, comma, input. So we're going to have to create this for the select input. So the select input, we're going to have the width to be 100%. We're going to have the padding to be 10%. We're going to have the margin top. Margin is going to be, so the margin we're going to have from the top, margin from the top, we're going to have margin from the top. So the margin from the top is going to be 5 pixels. Then we're going to go to the border. So the border is going to be 1 pixel solid, hashtag CCC. Okay, so we have the border radius. So the border radius is going to be, we're going to go with 5 pixels. Okay, so Ctrl S, let us save and see what we've done so far. Save and open. So let's refresh. Okay, so we've created our electricity. We have the account number. We have the amount that we want to pay. So quickly, let's go back to our code and let us go over to the button. So I think that's what is remaining. So we're going to go with the dot btn. So that the button, we're going to have the width to be 100%. The width is going to be 100%. The background, so the background is going to be, let's use hash to 8A745. Okay, so we have a green button. Or rather, so we're going to do color. The text color is going to be definitely white. And then we're going to have the padding. The padding, we're going to make it 10 pixels. And we're going to have the border we're going to do border none, no border around it. We just want to have it smooth like that. So we're going to go right to the border radius. So the border radius, I'm going to make the border radius 5 pixels. And then I'm going to go to the font size. font size is going to be 16 pixel. Quickly, and then we're going to go to cursor margin. Okay, let's do margin. So the space from the top. So the space from the top, we're going to make it 15 pixel. 15 pixel. And cursor. So we're going to make the cursor pointer. Alright. So I think we've done well so far. So quickly let us create another animation on the button dot. Button. So this button, we're going to go with the button hover. So what happens when the mouse goes over it? So we're going to give it a background color. So this background is going to be hash 2 1 hash 2 1 8 8. Okay, let me see what color is this. Still green. Okay, but this is a deeper shade of the green that we have. Okay, so I think we're done with this. So quickly let's go over to the last one, which is the message. So we're going to do dot message. So this is our message. I'm going to go with text align. Put it to center. Margin dash top. So the margin top, I'm going to give it 15 pixel. And font dash weight. We're going to make it bold. And then color is going to be green. Okay, so that is it. So quickly we're going to save and then go to our page and see what we've done. So look at what we've been able to do. We have our pay your bill app right now. So this is electricity. You can choose S1, you can choose buy data, you can choose TV subscription, and then you enter your account number 0412, and then we can select the amount. Okay, let's say $5,500, and then you click pay.